Hey guys, this is Kyra Batte with All Things Hollywood, and I am here with the wonderful Eric Casaccio, filmmaker of Freak.
Hey, you pronounced my last name right. Good job.
Thank you. I know it's hard, but I've got it. So how are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great to see you again.
I know it's good to see you too. Okay, so tell me, why are you a freak?
I'm a freak because I wrote, produced, directed, edited, and ran the camera of this project. And anybody that does all those tasks at once is a total freak, but I had a total blast doing it.
Okay, so tell me about your casting of the film. How'd you find Aaron and everyone else?
Well, Aaron is a really good friend of mine, and I actually wrote this part specifically for him. And so that's how I cast Aaron. Most of the other cast I actually already knew from a previous show that I worked on with them that I produced and co-directed and actually acted in when I was an actor. And Casey Morgan, who plays Dale, who kind of plays the nemesis or the bully of the story, he auditioned for that show. And I remembered him. He gave a great audition. I thought he was great, but he wasn't right for the part that I was putting him up for then. And I was getting ready to do a casting, and I just remembered him, and I'm like, he would be perfect for this. And so I just called him up randomly. I'm like, hey, my name is Eric Casaccio. You auditioned for this show, Psychic Glitter, that I did, and I really have you in mind for this part. Would you like to read the script? And he was like, yeah, that'd be great. And then he read the script, and an hour later he called me, and he said, I really want to do the part. So.
Wow. Okay, so you also wrote this. What was the message that you wanted to spread?
To just be who you are no matter where you are in life, and to just, embrace who you are and be okay with that. I think that message is very prevalent in this story with a character that's suffering from a lifetime full of ridicule, abuse, and bullying and all those kinds of things, and that it's okay to be who you are. And if you can just be that, you will have an amazing life. And that's the message that I really wanted to get out of this project, and I definitely think it's been doing that.
Yes, as you know, I have seen the movie, and I really think that you portrayed that. Now, with bullying, what are your thoughts about the current bullying epidemic in America?
I'm very thankful that we're finally out in the media, and I think it's wonderful that we have the things that we have that are going on. Bullying has been going on forever. This has been going on for a long, long, long time, and this is something that I wish would have been discovered back when I was in high school, even before I was, for the other kids that were in high school. It's not okay to do those things, and it's just, it really can psychologically damage someone. And I'm so thankful that now we have YouTube videos of inspiration and the It Gets Better campaign, things like that, that weren't there when I was a kid, but are there now. And I think that's wonderful, but I think we have a long way to go. A lot of things need to be covered. I hope that someday there will be some sort of law in the educational systems that's, educating every student about bullying, how wrong it is, and how there needs to be repercussions for those kinds of things. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And so, as you know, I was an advocate for anti-bullying when I was a beauty queen. So that was one of my platforms. So very good.
Give me that microphone. You still are a beauty queen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Until the end of this year. Thank you. And so, what made you choose bullying as your platform?
For this project?
Yes.
Within my own life, I always felt like I was an underdog, that I wasn't good enough.
Look at you now.
Well, I don't have that energy either, but it's just, I spent even some of my adult life, I felt like I wasn't worthy or good enough to be loved. And even when you become an adult, you can re-attract bullies because they come in many forms in certain friendships and guys that you may date or whatever. And to know that you have to finally put up that boundary from those kinds of people and to be okay with standing up for yourself maturely and calmly. And being able to do that as an individual is very powerful. And it took me until my mid-30s to really get to that point of, okay, it's okay to be who I am no matter where I am. I am an out and proud artist in every way imaginable. I'm very, very proud of that. And it's okay to be who you are. And I'm very thankful that I'm like that now.
Awesome. And so with many things going along, what was the most, because you did everything, right? What'd you do?
I did everything. I didn't do makeup.
Minus the makeup. What was the most challenging part about making this film?
Making the film, the filming of the film was a total blast. I had the time of my life making this movie. It was never anything stressful for me while we were filming, for the most part, other than holding for sound. That was a pain. Post-production, dealing with audio, there was an audio glitch with the camera. The camera had a little cranking noise going on, and you saw the film. The silence in this movie is very, very important, and I had to zap that sound out. I was not going to release the movie until I did, and I spent like 2 weeks of my life till 4 in the morning finding the frequency, zapping the frequency and the filters, and I got the levels back up to where you needed to be and have the best audio ever. And everybody sees my movie like, your audio is so great. I'm like, good, because I spent forever doing it, you know. And so yeah, that was the biggest challenge.
What was your favorite part about the film?
There's so many favorite parts of the film. My favorite part, without giving away the ending, is what happens. What happens to Randall/Sophia in the end.
I like that too. That was my favorite part as well.
That is my favorite moment of the film. Absolutely, absolutely. It's just so touching, and you're happy, you're sad, you have empathy for this person. You just and what's been really cool is that this movie has screened in so many different kinds of venues: gay and lesbian, underground film festivals, mainstream film festivals, international film festivals, and every individual, gay, straight, or whatever, understands this character, which is really cool.
And so, yes, you have been on a whirlwind of just awards and all these wonderful things. Can you kind of tell me from the beginning and give me some highlights about all the cool things that you've been doing?
Well, being on the festival circuit has been a blast. I have met so many great people and just connected with so many cool artists, and it's been such a great experience for me. Just as a person, I've had so much self-growth, you know, and it's really made me realize as an artist who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing, and that to me is huge. And I've been doing a lot of press interviews. I've been like this one and several others, which I know you've been keeping up with, and I'm very thankful for those. And it's been great. I mean, it's been a lot of fun, and being able to talk about things that I really care about, that's been fantastic as well.
And so now, where can we find information about Freak, find information about you, and kind of give us a lowdown about the new things that you're going to be doing?
Okay. You can find out about Freak at freakthefilm.com, at facebook.com/freakthefilm, and twitter.com/freakthefilm. And so the keyword is Freak the Film. If you go on Google Freak the Film, you'll find a million things. And if you want to find out about me, ericasaccio.com, and I will spell that for you because it's a doozy. ERICASACCIO.com, and it's Casaccio. That's how it's pronounced, and everybody butchers it, so don't worry.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And that's Eric with All Things Hollywood. Bye, guys.
Bye.